Previously, and we took the long way home.
That is a happy man right there. Alright, I'm gonna start working on that trash pile there, y'all. Getting that leaf fire going. Got your pile burning?
Fire. So when they were clearing all this land originally, they had a big old like 15-foot wide or 12-foot wide dozer, and he hit the lid to the old septic tank. There's a gap into like the most disgusting water you've ever seen.
Oh my God, I love it. Here's a little bit of a closer up video. I love him so much. We officially made it to Alabama. John's already starting to blow these leaves in a pile. He's ready to start burning them. Oh, it looked like we were going into a storm, but hopefully it's just gonna stay cloudy all day. It is hot. Oh gosh, it is hot. Dave's drinking his water already. It is hard to find motivation in this heat. Another thing that we find a little odd, Johnny, the guy who picked up the mobile home, he was very responsive at first. He brought his trailer down here because he was getting that as a deck that was on the mobile home, and he said that he blew one of the tires and that he would be back. And we have been messaging and texting and leaving voicemails and calling him for like the last 2 or 3 weeks since it's been gone, and he has not answered a single text or phone call. So I'm hoping everything's okay with him. In the meantime, we just have that sitting there. We brought our little grill out so we could have that and not have to cook inside on the stove top. So excited about getting that guy going. Hey babe.
Hey, baby. What's up?
I'm getting these leaves going.
I'm gonna try to, just because of the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Smoke helps keep away mosquitoes.
For those of you who are new to the channel, I am a mosquito magnet, and apparently John is a gnat magnet.
I'm a gnat magnet, but mosquitoes hate me.
And I've never seen John douse himself in so much off before trying to just keep the gnats away. I don't think it works on gnats.
It doesn't work on gnats.
Got my boots on, and I'm gonna start moving rocks again. It's so hot, but we are prepared. We're prepared with electrolytes. Goodness, we're strong men. I could not get these folders out last week.
That's a big toad.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. There you go.
Big old black toad, so he jumped up in the shade.
How fun.
He had dug a hole under the rock.
Alright. More big rocks I didn't get last week.
It's Mr. Neil, y'all. Hey, boy.
Alright guys, so way back when, before this property was cleared over here, before we put the fence, so this is the driveway coming in on the left side of the fence, we had a ton of rocks in the front yard, and I didn't know what to do with them. So this is like, I don't know, probably the first couple weeks of having the property. So I ended up throwing the rocks just over here, and this is still our property line, where the trees are. So I'm just gonna throw these back because I'm lining the driveway to try to finish off so it meets the other side. So might as well recycle these. Now it's time to pick them all up and put them where they belong. chopping up that tree that we cut off last weekend. We're gonna split that, and then I think we're gonna take down some of the oak tree limbs. He said they look dead. Gotta say, y'all, the man looks sexy in some chaps.
A little bit of a how-to. I'm a new chainsaw owner. I've not owned a chainsaw, so I've had to learn. Thanks to YouTube, I've learned a bunch about chainsaws and my friends and stuff. But when you're low on bar oil, you'll bind up your bar. You can ruin your whole machine. So
Are we low?
It was low because as it spins, it goes through the oil. It keeps the chain lubricated, which keep the teeth cooler so the teeth deform less. I realized I was low on bar oil because as soon as I let go, it was like, it would just stop. It usually goes for a little bit. So if you turn on the chainsaw and point it towards the ground, don't touch the ground, point it towards the ground, and you can see a straight line, come here, of where the oil hits the ground. There's one line, there's two lines, there's three lines.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to demonstrate and show you a fourth line. So that's an easy way to tell that the oil is getting onto the chain. Zoom in.
Okay.
You see the oil line?
Yes.
That's how you know that your chain is getting oiled properly.
Good.
Thanks for watching. Okay, next project at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna do it all today because these are like whole trees and they're up really high. And when tree limbs fall, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've seen a bunch of videos where tree limbs fall and they fall funny and it knocks ladders out of the way, knocks people off the ground or off the ladders. But I'm willing to attempt it. But this first bottom limb is basically like almost dead. This bottom limb right here, that was going over the old mobile home. But if you look closely, there's a limb in between that one and that one, and it's a dead limb that's already fallen. It's just caught on those two. So when that comes down, that one will come down. Now there's two over here that are dead. These first two right here on the bottom are absolutely dead. You can see like the death in the tree, there and there. They probably had bonfires over here. Well, they obviously burned everything here. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it killed those two limbs. So I've got to set up an extension ladder, cut those down. But I don't really know what to do with the chainsaw up high. I've seen a bunch of videos. I've helped guys do it. I've never been up there with a chainsaw. And I've also seen a bunch of videos when you cut limbs down from up high, they tend to do funny things and can knock ladders out from under people. So we're gonna err on the side of caution. Be really careful. It may be slow. I'm a novice. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Like, tell me in the comments how to cut down these limbs. Best comment wins. Hey, y'all. So I was telling Katie that there's a storm cloud over here and it's moving this direction. And I asked her, I was like, do you know how to tell the direction of where you are, like what's what direction? Because say your GPS dies and your car breaks down. How do you know what direction you were going? Because say you're going north on a road and town was south and then you lose the road. How do you find it? How do you find your north, east, south, and west? Well, on this property, the sun rises right over these trees. In the morning, it's beautiful, but it rises right over these trees, comes directly over, and it sets right here. I'm a nerd about the sky. I'm always looking up. But in Georgia, on this side of the world, I guess everywhere.
In Alabama.
So it rises in the east and it sets in the west. And from school, you know it's north, east, south, and west. And it goes clockwise. Well, if that's the east and that's the west, then that's the north and that's the south. Because it's north, east, south, and west.
Never eat sour worms.
Never eat sour worms. Now we know that the storm I see is south of us. and it's moving in a northerly direction. If you look past the clouds or the trees, the sky's all dark back there past the trees. That's storm, that's rain. It's south of us currently, and it's moving north. As long as it keeps going north, excuse me, it's south of us and it's going east. As long as it keeps going southeast of us, and it doesn't come any north, then we'll pass it, or it'll pass us. But yeah, lesson of the day. I said in the last video that I was gonna make a pile and burn some leaves and bring a blower. This is a DeWalt, because y'all know how I like my DeWalt. This is a DeWalt battery powered 20 volt max brushless blower. I've got the big flex bolt battery. It's pretty cool, fun toy. A lot easier than using a broom or a rake. But if you ever lose power source, you better have the power, because it takes it.
All right, well, while we're waiting here.
This is a how-to on how to put together a Weber grill, I guess. But we can cook burgers and dogs and steaks and whatever else we want. So, yeah, we're gonna put it together. I don't have any tools, I didn't bring any tools. Hopefully if I have them, it needs them, and they supplied them. It's Weber, they're usually pretty good about that stuff. Jumbo Joe Premium Assembly Guide. Of course, it's the Jumbo Joe, because if you're gonna do it right the first time. Gonna get all the parts and pieces out, figure out what everything is. Before you put food on this when you cook, get it hot and burn off the oil from the manufacturing. If you don't know what I mean, look at the bottom of the box. You see the oil in it? Wind machine parts are just made in bulk for this stuff. It's got a little bit of oil from the manufacturing process. You don't want to eat it, so you want to get it hot, burn it off, clean your grates. It'll be a little loose because I have anything to tighten these. Oh no, I do have pliers, I think, over there. Nope, that was in the garage. Might have some in the back of the four-wheeler. We're gonna have to check, y'all. Shows you from the picture all the parts, all the pieces, and the orientation. You can go through the whole book, or use a little bit of common sense, and then just look at the picture, look at the pieces individually, and just start at the bottom and build your way up. I got a rock. We're on caveman it, baby. Over there. And then hammer it. All right, let's see what she's doing, y'all. We're doing one at a time in here. So we have to put the ashtray. That tray needs to go here. And these clips need to go on the legs before this goes on. But I didn't do that, so we're doing it now. At this point, if you had to, you'd cook food. But we're gonna finish the job, y'all. Here's my handle, y'all. Boom. Handle magic. So these little washer plates on these bend to form the shape of the sides. Nice and snug. It's a really soft steel. It forms to the shape. Here's where it says I need the screwdriver, but I may be able to manhandle it. I cannot manhandle that. Ooh, boom. If you're gonna be out here with no tools. All right, y'all, look what I just figured out on the fly. This may even work as well. It won't. I don't have a screwdriver. I have a wrench, so I can definitely tighten down the nut as long as I can hold this flathead screw still. Don't have a screwdriver, but y'all, perfect. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but ain't stupid if it works. Perfect. Y'all check me out. Ooh, like it was meant to be. Weber, your design team did pretty good on this one, y'all. I knew from experience that this handle goes on the side because this metal plate is a heat deflector. It sits off the edge of the grill with a little air gap, so it doesn't really touch the grill except for at the bolt points. This is where you put your hand. This is like a heat shield. supposed to be that one. But this one, no heat shield, goes on the top. One thing I would say to Weber, this thing is cool.
Yeah.
It's very, very soft.
It is soft. I noticed when the bolt was too hard or too tight, it kind of stripped it a little bit.
I can't really tighten it down with it.
Yeah.
And I want this thing to last a very long time, so I'm going to tighten stuff down. But it makes it a little difficult. Being strong in this world makes it a little bit easier, or a lot bit easier to do a lot of things. So this is going to go on top. Screw. Boom. Piece number 47 goes on the inside. This is your hook when you take off the lid. What this piece is when you take the lid off, the hook goes up here, and as you take the lid off, this will grab onto the handle, and it holds the lid for you so you don't have to put it on the floor. I'm cooking up a storm, it's all smoky. I say, all right, time to check or flip the food or remove it. Take it off, this hook grabs that. It grabs the grill, and we're good to go. I have to work on it, do all the things I need. Put it right back on. So, that's how to put together, what is this one called?
The Jumbo Joe.
Yeah, the Weber Jumbo Joe Premium. Because we've been cutting down a bunch of oak trees, and oak is a commonly used wood for smoking food, we're gonna season this bad boy with some oak. I made sure to get the pre-juiced kind that I would never get at home because I always have fire starter, and I have the little tunnel that we use to heat up the charcoal. I don't have one here yet. So this first burn is going to be the stuff with all the gas on it. Pull this bad boy open. Do our first burn to burn off all the factory machine oil. Some guys will make a pyramid. Some guys will do the snake method. So snake method of doing charcoal, set up for like a longer cook. You'll separate one side, and you'll stack these up so it looks like a snake. And then say you have this cut up in like chunks, you do one chunk here and then one here. So as it burns slowly, it'll smoke slowly and then burn slowly all the way around. It's one way to do it. Or you do the good old pyramid, like I've done since I was a little kid, because that's how I was taught to do it, because that was before we had those tunnel things. We're gonna do our first burn. We have the match light from Kingsford. It's the OG of the match light as far as what I was raised on. I've known that smell my whole life. So this is gonna go in here, like so. I'm gonna let that cook for a minute. Got it!
No.
Get over here. No, get over here. Get over here. Triton.
Triton!
Triton, get over here. Hey, y'all. No, don't do that. No. Horses are good. No, get over here.
Look at that.
Come here, get over here.
That was unexpected. We just didn't want those dogs to go right up underneath the fence.
Go.
That was cool.
Yeah. Now you're in a good place when there's horses going down the road.
Watch out. Good job, babe.
One less one that'll kill us.
Yeah. It's cooled down a little bit. The sun is actually behind this storm cloud, so I'm gonna move some more rocks. Look, I love that big old cloud. It's making everything so nice and cool right now. All right, change of plans. John's gonna be cutting up trees, so I'd rather time lapse that than me doing rocks, because that's kind of boring to me anyway. Y'all have seen me do this plenty of times. Oh my God, y'all. I am hot. I got it done. I got it done. Oh my God. I'm whooped. It's hot. I'm parched. I need some electrolytes. Got a fresh, great Gatorade. Second best flavor, if you ask me, except for the green apple was sold out. I want to show you what we did. So, this is it. They match, babe. Yeah. They look good. I wish you hear him hooting and hollering. But we have it. Whew. All the way up. I do want to do little rocks around the rest of these trees, but I am not doing it today. No, I am done today. But John finally got, if y'all have watched the channel, I sat on that trunk and it was just falling apart. And he also cut the other one off that I was really wanting to get cut. So I'm super thrilled about that. It really makes the front yard look nice. And for those who don't know, when we cleared the front yard, that's where they put all like the downed trees, and it's our burn pile. So it has overgrown.
I'm hoping that when the fire gets big and hot, it'll kill all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a snake pit. I don't really want to climb up in there until it's time to light it. I'm going to try to get it going tonight. So we also sprayed weed killer.
Yes.
Across the whole fence and all the rocks, both sides of the driveway. Y'all, she did amazing.
Bullets.
Tell her down below in the comments how amazing she is. She crushed it so hard. I was cutting up trees and stuff like that, but she was out here hauling like boulders, y'all. Like, please give her a like and a subscribe and a thumbs up and all the things in between. Share it to your friends.
I'm a hard-working woman.
She's a hard-working woman, y'all.
We'll work for thumbs up.
We'll work for thumbs up. I like that one. Thumbs up.
I've always heard it's a bad sign when you get chill bumps when you're burning up. So this is perfect timing. I'm gonna go get my Gatorade and wind it down, cool off a little bit. Man, y'all, I just had to stop. John was sitting here looking at it, and it really does look so cute. It looks so good. I love it. It looks welcoming. It looks like home.
It looks like an awesome campsite.
Yeah.
We have the hammocks, the fire pit, the cool stone pathway, the cool stone turnaround. Now we have a grill, all fenced in, safe for the dogs. We're gonna Airbnb this thing, y'all. Watch. How do you Airbnb a campground?
The Pinotti Trail.
So there's that, and there's something else. Like, so there's a way, or like an app that people use to like rent out their property for like campers.
Yeah.
Y'all drop us a link. I don't know what it is. Let me know.
Here comes John. Back from its little cool down ride. The boy having fun on this toy. Right here looks really wonky, and from where we're sitting at the camper, but when you come beside it, you can kind of see that there's this very low hanging branch and a dead one above it. But what we're gonna do is saw off the low one. I want to try to open this up a little bit. Oh. Ooh, very nice. Oh, that looks so much better, baby.
Yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool?
Cool.
Cool? Ah. So, from this perspective.
Now it looks like a tree.
Yes. You can kind of see what I'm talking about when I said suffocated by all the overgrowth. It just kind of grows off this way. There's really no growth on the left side. So we want to, now that we've cleared this and all that overgrowth has opened up the sun on this side, We cut off that low limb, we're gonna cut off that dead one, and we're hoping that this will start blooming here on the left side as I stand. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. It's like those trees right there and right there. He cut off the little dead stumps. Baby, you did so good, thank you.
Huh?
You did so good, thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Happy to do it.
So this is where we're putting our back gate at some point.
Post here, 8-foot gate.
And we're just looking at
The old trail is now overgrown.
it's overgrown there, but if you kind of look down there, it's pretty clear. So, ooh, that's like Chigger Alley.
Oh yeah. That's ticks, chiggers, chupacabras,
Snakes.
All right, y'all. We have this unsightly stump, and I don't have a bulldozer, so I'm gonna burn it. So I'm gonna cut some slices into it, like a grid pattern, like a pretty checkerboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pour gas in it, make a trail, walk away. The gas is gonna soak down, and because of the air gaps in between, hopefully it burns. If not, cool. But hey, we're gonna try. All right, gonna soak it with gas, make a trail far enough away so that it's safe. Because you should never, ever, ever light a fire with gasoline if you follow the directions, but fire. So I've heard of trees getting burned and then burning for like 3 weeks. Burn hole. Dead back.
Get that gas can.
It's not gonna explode. Gas can's 15 feet away, we're good.
Cool.
So, if it gets hot enough, the stump will burn. If it doesn't get hot enough, I'll bring out the blower.
Yeah.
And get those coals going.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking, this thing's been dry for a long time. Hopefully we can get it to go.
Yeah.
Let's go, y'all.
So now we're heading to the big burn pile.
We have cut down limbs like the last 2 weeks and just thrown them in here, and then I dragged the old ramp from the mobile home up here. I did it, A, because it's dry, it's wood, it's free, and it's garbage, but B, now I should have like a walking board to get me into the center of the fire, and hopefully all that takes too. I've tried to burn it like 3 weeks in a row. We'll see. I doubt it. But it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah. Please be careful. Do you want me to stand on that back piece?
I wasn't listening. I'm balancing. Give me one moment. I'm up here like surfing.
I'm coming over.
I don't need to shoot yet. I'm good. I'm good. For sure I'm good.
I think it would give you more
my path because I'm coming here with gasoline. I'm
not gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna stand on this back piece.
That'll probably help.
That's what I know.
Huh?
That's what I know.
Thank you. What's up?
I'm just standing right here.
That's all. I mean, that's the best help you can do right now. I just wanted to see it because I'm trying to get gas on this.
Yeah.
When I didn't have gasoline in my hands, I wasn't so worried.
Go.
Now I've got extra 15 pounds and I don't want to be off that. And this thing is leaning like a champ. Oh, Big John says there's no such thing as too much gasoline. He is correct. Okay. What is 40 days? All right, fire and hole.
No.
Fire and hole.
Wait.
I don't have an option. Gas operate.
All right, come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Whoa.
Let's freaking go!
That's scary.
Come on, boys. I'm man, hear me roar. I'm a firebender. Now I'm an airbender. I am the Avatar.
And just like that, a cop pulls right into our driveway. We could not believe what he told us. Stay tuned to the end to hear what he said.
So the lights were off and I saw him. So I saw like a little dark thing and like moved into the yard. And he's cute.
He is cute. It might have been the one you had me save the other day.
Probably is.
We are on our way to Huddle House for breakfast, and then we are stopping by Tractor Supply after that.
You gonna eat all that, baby?
I'm gonna sure try.
We are going to Tractor Supply to
Happy Sunday, y'all.
and we are seeing if they have some mosquito tablets for the septic and some soil and what else?
Grass killer.
Grass killer. And y'all, we just had breakfast. It was really good. We went to Tractor Supply and I'll show you what we got. We got some potting soil for the Japanese maple tree, and we're going to try to transplant the orange flower. I am. We got some more of this weed killer to put over there, try to kill that stuff off so we can mulch it soon. And we got these mosquito donks, kills mosquitoes. We are going to put these in that septic tank over there. See if that helps with the mosquitoes around here. How's that tree looking down there?
This is sap.
Oh, that's sap?
It's where it's grown so fast it's split. And that's sap. It's drinking the septic tank.
Ew.
So the roots have grown all the way into it.
Yeah.
This is the septic tank. There's a bog of eternal stench like from Labyrinth. You can see all the millions of mosquitoes floating in this thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's so gross. It says 1 for every 100 square feet, which is just 10 feet by 10 feet. So we're gonna use 6. So these things kill these things.
my mission Sunday morning is to go through and actually take some dirt from the areas that have pulled the big rocks from the soil. They've left some pretty good sized holes in the dirt, which is going to make it hard to use the zero turn to cut everything. So I just want to try to get these holes covered up, either like shovel in some of the soil around it and pat it in, or just take a rake and kind of make it a little bit more flat and level so we don't have all these potholes in the dirt. So here I go. Want to do more trails back there, and he also wants to clear out more current trees on the existing trails. So I guess I heard him talking to someone back there. He was probably talking to our neighbor Neil, so I'll get an update here in a second. So who were you talking to back there, Neil?
The camera.
Oh,
I did a bunch of recording back there in the woods.
Oh, I thought you were talking to our neighbor Neil.
No. So we need 2 cameras. I have a phone. She has a phone. I use my camera as a camera. So while she's out here doing this stuff, I'm back there getting clear and precise lines on the property. You'll see that. We'll throw the clip in here soon. All right, y'all. Now that the neighbor has the back of his 5 acres all cut out, there's a very distinct property line. I'm out here taking video on our trail, you know, so that we can see it, so that we can come out here and mark trees. In case they ever take the markers down, we have proof of where everything was. So before they move in with their house and all that stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and get a detailed video off of our trail, exactly where it is, so there's no question or anything can be disputed in the future. All right, if we take a look around, I'm gonna show you his property and then point to where our line continues. Here's his 5 acres. It's all cleared out. He cleared every inch of his property for the trees. I'm guessing they needed the money, which is smart if you want a field. But we don't want a field, so good luck for him. All right, so here's his property line. Well, our property lines. He has a mark on a tree, this pink flag, but we have a stake, like right here. Our line is marked in stakes all the way down. But that's one of his trees. We'll zoom out here. This one of his trees, property line goes up. The marker for the properties is right there. Like right there. Probably zoom in on it. There's our corner marker where his property takes a turn and then continues down the line. It's marked all the way to the corner up there. Now, this is our trail. Well, it's one of them. We have 2 right here. This one that's all messed up right now because they just threw everything in. This one goes all the way up to the camper, or the fence by the barn. This trail is a shoot off, comes up. All of this was tied together, but apparently when the trail was cut originally, someone didn't follow the property lines. But yeah, either way. Here's the corner marker. Here, it's a T-post, all painted pink. You see, you can see where it continues up in the woods. There, every so often we go to the other side of this little creek right here. There's another one of our markers, and then it just keeps going all the way back. They should never surpass this line right here. If they ever cross this line, it's trespassing. Now, I want to be cool with the neighbors. First impressions are everything. And that guy's first impression, he was a jerk. And maybe he was just weird, I don't know, but he was a jerk. Like, rude, cussed, aggressive, for no reason. So, we're gonna come out here and paint a no painting purple line on every single one of the trees on our property line. All the way back to the friggin' timber company, which is marked probably, I don't know, 1,000 feet that way, starts the marking of the friggin' timber company. From this point, the back of our property is like 1,900 feet long. Boom, straight back. So we're gonna have some painting to do, at least to get to the friggin' timber company, because all their trees are painted yellow, so it clearly shows their lines. But yeah, neighbor's future house. His house is gonna go up here on the hill, and then they're apparently putting pigs down here in this gully. He thought all of this property was gonna be his, and that's a perfect spot for a pond. And he's right, but it's gonna be mine because it's on our property. But yeah, all right, back to the explorer out here in the woods. All of this is ours. So from here back, it's 7.5 acres straight back. This is all us. We haven't posted a trip back here in the woods in a while because we've been spending so much time. Let me turn this around. We've been spending so much time on the farm area, clearing and cleaning and cutting, that it's been hard to get out here because we spend all of our time out there. So, I mean, God, we love it, but it's busy. But, I mean, all of this is all us. So there's the hill I just came off of. This cuts back, ties to that other little trail over there, and then shoots back 1,000 feet. And then this is the next area that we're gonna tackle. Pond's gonna go down here. So, this will be our driveway up to our home site, which is gonna eventually end up back there. But yeah. Pond's gonna go here. Well, the second pond. Once I have a little bit extra money, that gate's gonna go right here, so that we have access from this site down to that site. And then because of the power line, we're gonna need power and water out there at some point. So I'm gonna have to come off that line over here and cut a straight line all the way back, so that this trail that kicks around and then comes back becomes a straight driveway all the way down to the new home site. Once we have a straight driveway, power and water, we can start putting our home. So up front's going to be like the kids' houses. I want ours in the back, so that I want to be able to walk out my front and back door butt naked, and nobody can say anything about it. So yeah, y'all listen of the front yard, the first front yard. This ain't all of it, y'all. This is just some of it. This is just the start. We're only a year in. Got a long way to go.
Just move that rock.
Yes. He's making a perfect spot. And he cleaned his little face.
He did. Well, we decided against doing the transplant of the orange flower and putting the tree in. We're beat. We took a little cruise. John just did it initially, but we did a little tour back there and kind of figured out where we want to put our house at some point. And after that little ride, I just don't really have much motivation. So we're gonna split some logs and we're gonna call it a day.
Happy Sunday, y'all.
Happy Sunday.
We are closing up shop for the weekend. It's been a busy weekend as usual. As you guys know, we come out here on the weekends when we're not working and work harder on the weekends than we do during the week. And that's saying something because we work harder in the week. It's been a heck of a weekend.
We got here Saturday morning. We didn't come out Friday night. We got here Saturday morning. And one of the things that I wanted to complete was the other side of the rock border going down our driveway.
And y'all, she crushed it.
Yeah. We came to a stopping point on the one side that we had started because we know we're going to have some equipment coming in if we want to do a pond or whatnot, and we can't have a border continuously around where we drive. So we came to a stopping point, and last weekend I was working on probably like got halfway, if not like a little less than halfway to the stopping point on the other side. Came out here yesterday, worked hard in the sun, got a little sunburn, and got some pretty big rocks thanks to you.
Got all the big, more boulders out of the yard.
Yeah, there were some that looked about this big on the surface, and when I popped it out, they were like this big.
They were like 24 inches long, 150-pound boulders.
So my man got those on the four-wheeler for me. Thank you. And finished the side of the border of the rocks. And
then I started attacking some trees. We had some down trees that fell back on the barn about a month ago. Y'all saw us cut those down initially, and we just had trees laying back there behind the barn. I've been meaning to get them done. So while she was doing the rocks, I was over here dragging big trees and cutting trees up, and just getting them ready to split, and got everything all chopped down. Got the two big stumps off the oak trees cut down.
Yes, he finally did that for me.
She's wanted me to do it for like 2 weeks.
It really does make the trees look so much healthier, probably makes them healthier, and really cleans up the property a little bit. The little branches that he took off the big trees that we weren't going to split, we hauled up to the
fire pit. That's right behind us, right there.
And if you guys follow our page, I had made a post on YouTube and our Facebook page that said we thought we were in trouble because soon as we ignited the fire, here comes like
a local cop
pulling straight into our drive and gets out of the truck. And John is back there at that big fire pit. I was standing by the gate already because I knew it was going to ignite because he doused it in gasoline.
Probably 2.5 gallons of gasoline. The trail goes back, fire on the hole. It goes woof. So you saw it in the video. And as it took off, not 30 seconds later, this cop shows up. I'm like, oh my God.
Pulls up, gets
We're
out.
going to jail.
Oh my God. So many things are running through my head. Like, is it time? It's like a certain point where you're not supposed to burn. Are you not supposed to use gasoline?
You don't know what you don't know.
Are we supposed to have this surrounded by rocks or something? Like, what law have we broken to make him come up?
I hop off the four-wheeler like, excuse me, can I help you? Because, of course, like, if there's a cop coming up, I want to know why. The dude looks at us and goes, you ain't in trouble? I'm a subscriber. I follow your channel. We were floored. Our local cop is like, dude, you're good. He even watches the property while we're gone to make sure our camper doesn't get stolen because he likes your channel.
It was crazy.
I'm not going to drop his name. You know who you are. You made our weekend, dude. That was the coolest cop experience ever.
It was so cool. And I got so excited because he's like, I watch y'all. And I can't believe it. That's the first time that we've ever been noticed by somebody saying that they know
someone in the world was like, hey, I protect your place when you're not here because I follow your channel. What?
It was awesome. And so at first, like, my first thought was to ask him, like, oh my gosh, you want to be in our next video? And he said no.
Hard no. No, thanks. which that's why we asked and didn't just film. We could just film, it's the First Amendment. It's on our property, government employee and all that. But I had a common courtesy. I had to ask, and he was like, no thanks, which is super cool. But
man, he sat back and we kicked it for like an hour talking to him. It was like sun setting by the time we started the fire, and it was dark by the time he left. And He told us some pretty interesting things.
He used to be the person that would come to this property and arrest the heathens that own this property before us.
So apparently, he said he was YouTube searching rock moving or something to that extent and stumbled upon our page by accident. And he said he started watching it. And as he was watching it, he's like, this place looks familiar. Like, so he continued to kind of scroll through our stuff because he'd known he'd been here. But he said when he was scrolling through and he saw our October 31st, our Halloween special that we did focused on the girl that was missing, he knew right away exactly where we were.
He was part of the investigation.
But he told us some crazy stories.
Oh, see, so yeah, for sure. So we got told this one story, how there was a domestic dispute with the girl that went missing and her convict ex-boyfriend. And apparently the cops showed up and there were knives involved. They were trying to cut each other. And then the lead cop shows up. Is like, what do you do? Is like, well, no, we're gonna have to tase her. So they tased her. And another time she was like losing her mind, going crazy, trying to hurt herself. And
she was like threatening to like slice her throat.
She was like,
stab herself.
Yeah, she was. It was wild to hear the stories from like the actual police.
He also said she used to wrestle.
Yeah, she was a wrestler. I mean, mind you, she was a big woman. But yeah, no, like it was cool to like because we've met the neighbors that knew her intimately. Her father, her brother, like got her kids. We've met her whole family.
We've actually
all the local gas station people that know of her, know the story, knew her, and now and now one of the many cops who were involved in the investigation when she went missing. It's super, super crazy, y'all.
It is. And he also said that, he checks our property out. He's like, I just, sometimes drive by, see it if you guys are here, but just make sure no one's still in your camper.
Yo,
we're like, thanks so much.
Buddy, you know who you are, and you know how good it makes me feel that one of our boys in blue are watching our property. Because I mean, like we're not here during the week, so it's like some Fridays, but then as long as it ain't raining, every Saturday and Sunday.
And he can cook. You are more than welcome to come out. We'll have a cookout.
I can make you some banging barbecue. Show up, beers or not, it don't matter. But just hang out, barbecue. You're always welcome. And if you're on the clock and we're here on a Friday or Saturday, as long as it ain't raining, assume we're here. Show up, hit them lights, hit them sirens. I'll come let you in for sure. You're always welcome.
Cool guy, very cool guy.
You made my weekend.
And what's even more exciting is that the video that we posted, I think it was like Rugrats, Rocks, and Rodeo. I had seen him.
Yeah.
I never see a cop here, and I had seen this cop in this truck 3 times in one day. And I got like literally the whole video is probably 0.2 seconds of him just like driving down the road because I was like, oh, there he is, I've got to get him on film. And at the tail end, I got him.
You see his vehicle for like that fast.
Just so fast, just like he's almost all the way down the street where you can't see anymore. And I just got like the tail end of him. And he was like, that was me. I was in your video.
He watched the whole video and found himself in like a 4-second clip.
That was awesome.
That's dedication, man. Thanks for subscribing and watching.
Yeah.
This is just our journal that you guys are watching. It's super cool to bring you along the story and just all the stuff that's gone on and we have some possible changes about the layout of the property. So we're about to have content for years, y'all, like going all the way to the back of the property.
He also told us that we needed to check out, because he apparently didn't even know anything about the Alabama White thing until he saw our channel. And so he told us about this one Facebook page, Alabama Bigfoot Society.
Alabama Bigfoot Society.
That's
in the same county. Apparently, we're the only 2 YouTubers in this county in Alabama. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
So he told us about that page. I looked up. I subbed to it. I'm gonna. There was another page that I subbed to at Boots Outdoors, and he's also in Alabama. I'm not sure I don't think he's in this county, but he's in the area. But he ended up going to this like old church, and apparently he turned me on to another Bigfoot YouTube. I think it's like AL Bigfoot something. I have to look it up, but I'm definitely going to check out those 2 Bigfoot Alabama pages for sure.
Because, you know, we are Bigfoot people.
Yeah.
Bigfoot unite!
And he was giving us some tips on some other places for eats.
Apparently, all the good food spots,
Gas stations.
here they're getting. So back at Woodstock, we have every restaurant you'll ever want from all over the country and some of the world. It's a very busy small city. Here, all the great food, gas stations. Someone's grandmama's in a gas station frying up some catfish that'll make your heart just melt.
He also told us about a hot dog place that we're going to check out.
Yeah, Porch Dogs in Roanoke, Alabama. So they specialize in hot dogs and
apparently they have a bunch of pimento cheese, and I love a pimento cheese hot dog.
So we will check that out another weekend.
For sure.
So we ended up going to Tractor Supply, got stuff to spray the weeds around the rocks, and some soil to plant our Japanese maple, and then to transplant the orange flower over my shoulder. That'll be next weekend.
Yeah, we had planned to do it today, but man, it's so hot and muggy, and it's already almost 4:00, and we're still here. We should be gone by now. So we went to Tractor Supply. We actually brought some weed killer from our house. Did that a little bit.
It was not enough.
Last weekend?
It was this weekend, yesterday.
Okay, so it was yesterday. And we needed more, so we got more. We got some pot and soil when we do transplant the maple tree, or the Japanese maple tree, and the orange plant. So, yeah, we'll do that next weekend. And we decided that since he had chopped up all the trees and it was just sitting there, let's just go on and finish that project.
Might as well.
Because the last weekend when we were here, we knew the wood was still wet, and we only had minimum fire starter, so we just kept the fire burning the entire
From
time.
Friday to Sunday, I kept the fire going, so we never had to relight it.
And I mean, we went through a lot of that wood.
She was all nervous and stuff.
Yes.
We restocked all of it in an hour of splitting logs.
Yeah, so
no problem.
We restocked it.
And what y'all are gonna see in the future when we start to cut our trail towards the back of the property. Okay.
We're gonna need like woodshed stations.
We are dropping a bomb. We are dropping a bomb on y'all.
Uh-oh.
This was initially like, okay, let's build our places here, but like a friend of mine said today, he goes, so before you put anything permanent on the property, live on it for a year, figure it out, see where you really love where you're gonna go. And we've mapped out this little 3.5 acres, and it could be very, very cute, but it's tight when we have so much land in the back. And today I went back there to check the property line, because God, I've not been back there all summer.
Yeah.
or really in the spring.
It's been a while.
And once I went back there and realized, oh my God, because of the pig neighbor, I don't want to have my house here, because I don't want his backyard I don't want them to have a Ring camera that's watching my wife and kids. It's just weird. So we are going to kick a driveway off the back of this property all the way to the back. I've got a video that is going to be in this video. I'm sure you've already seen it by this point. We'll throw a picture here. And kick a driveway all the way back to the back of the property. Go back another 1,000 feet. Cut a 14-foot wide driveway all the way to the back.
We're going to use the existing one.
Yeah, so we have a trail so some of it was existing, and then me and my buddy Big John from last year's videos, we extended that trail 1,000 feet. Our property is 2,300 feet long. So this first part of it's only a drop in the bucket. Our trail goes 1,900 feet from this cleared out fenced in section. So we're gonna go back there, use the existing trail that goes back, because it's already 10 foot wide. Cut another 6 foot off that, and then just tie our back fence here all the way into it. And yeah, we're gonna put our house in the back, y'all. It's gonna be probably a 1/2 acre cleared out little piece, house, cabin, freaking little wraparound porch.
Those cute
nice
little
yard.
houses that we took a tour of, That's what I want.
We can stick one of those back there and have
$200,000 was the cutest house. That one that they have with the little porch on the front. Oh my gosh, shiplap and everything on the inside. Like,
and it shows up on wheels. They can literally use our driveway that I'm gonna cut.
I want that.
And
drive it in.
And just drive that bad boy in, turn it sideways so the front door is facing this way, so it's facing the driveway as it comes in. And have just a nice little green, beautiful yard fenced in for the dogs. And
yeah, I mean, as soon as we get
just wrapped in woods. I never want to see another car or a pig farmer ever again.
Oh, and yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen in previous videos, he is definitely putting a pig farm over there. It's like
100%. Boom, boom, boom.
You've seen his land. It's like flat, and then it kind of dips down. And he said that the dip. Well, the wife said the dip is where they're going to put their pigs. If this is going to be like something that they're just raising for themselves, or if
it's like 2 or 3 pigs, we'll never even notice them.
Then
if it's a pig farm, it's going to stink.
So we just still have to wait and watch and see how it turns out. So,
but yeah, so this is just for the first year. This was step 1. It was a lot of step 1s to get to step 1.
Yeah.
But now the vision is real. And now we can see it, and a driveway back through the trees, up the hill to the top of the highest point on the property. Nobody around us, just trees. No neighbor. I want to be able to walk outside in my birthday suit any time of day and never have anyone see me. And it's gonna happen, y'all. We won't put that on camera. I promise. Nobody wants to see that. But yeah.
Yeah. My goodness, if you could be naked full time, you would.
When I will be naked full time, I will. For sure. For sure. 100%.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I for sure think like the moment we get, the cars paid off, like boom, we could get an
actual house back there.
We could definitely afford that payment if we got our cars paid off.
Yeah.
Woo, I am excited. Oh, and as far as the new, everything's changing, but we initially wanted to have our house right here kind of overlooking a pond, and then have 2 of the kids like tiny homes, and then a little washroom in the center of them.
Too much going on.
And we have decided now we're gonna,
from here to here, boom,
we're gonna have 3 buildings. So we are gonna have the 2 kids small like tiny homes here, and then we're gonna have a house right here, but it's gonna be like more of like a clubhouse area. Our washroom,
a place for guests to stay.
That was going to be in between like the kids' 2 tiny homes. We're going to make that more into more of a house. So if people want to come and stay, then I think he wants to put like 2 small bedrooms in there, and we will have like the washer and dryer in there, and the
that'll
shower.
Be the kids guests like shower, sink, clothes.
Yeah, we'll have half baths in the tiny homes, but we just won't have the showers in their tiny homes. Their shower will be in that one.
Yeah.
So
and then
kind of minimize the structures on this small little plot of land here.
And then our house, fully furnished, all house like showers, whole laundry, all that'll be 1,000 feet away. If you want us, you better come back there on a 4-wheeler and be and let me know you're coming.
Yeah.
It's gonna, y'all. This first year is just the first year. As long as you're down for the ride, we got 10 more years, and then every 10 years is a new 10-year plan. Just stay with us. This is cool. We're every day we're taking a baby step we took the long way home. But as long as you make a little step every day, every time you come, keep moving forward. Eventually, you look back, you walked a mile.
Oh.
It's cool.
It is cool. So thanks, y'all. Thanks for everything. And we hit our 2,000 subscribers.
2,000 subscribers in 1 year.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. Thank y'all so much for the
support. One of our shorts hit 30,000 videos in 5 days.
It was nuts.
And it's just me riding around on a lawnmower. It doesn't make any sense. I love it. Thank you. I love the fact that y'all are entertained by what we do.
Honestly, it got so much feedback because John made that short. He just took the clip out of one of the videos that I had put together, and he said something to the extent of like, I have a new toy for the farm. And we have so many people because we had to take it home
to Woodstock,
where
the yard is this big.
And we had so many people were like, oh, nice farm. Oh, that yard's so small. Y'all are just lazy to have a 0 yard. And I'm like, well, y'all just keep on watching it then. And it has just continued to go.
So many haters are like, that's not a farm. I'm like, no, duh, silly.
Yeah, this isn't our farm. It's not. But
it's just our other house. Jesus.
But it was. It's been awesome. I'm so excited to have hit the 2,000. I feel so blessed by the YouTube community and you guys just having our backs and watching our show and commenting and just giving us all the support that we need to just come out here and sweat bullets and do it again the next weekend.
We do it for us and we do it for y'all.
Yeah, we sure do. We have so much fun doing it for y'all. And honestly, like, I think it brings our relationship, like, to a different level, too, because otherwise I'd just be out moving rocks and he'd be splitting logs. And now we're, like, working together so we can talk and make a video out of it. So we're even more, like, connected during this whole process because now we're working together more. And
I'm the luckiest man on the planet. She outworks most men.
Oh, goodness.
I've seen it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all sticking around, watching the video, and
thanks for watching us take another long way home, y'all. We'll see you soon.
bye, y'all.